everybody, and we'll start on your backs. And as you settle in here, just notice how you're feeling this morning. Notice how you're feeling, not only physically, but maybe also mentally and emotionally. If maybe you're feeling a little tired or stressed, just know that we all have those days. They come and they go. They're not going to last forever. And take an inhale through your nose. And an exhale through your nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. And then just take several more rounds of breath in and out through the nose. And hug your knees in toward your chest. And take a little bit of movement here if you'd like. And keep your knees bent, just drop the feet to the mat, take the arms by the side, and then just press into the feet, lift the hips for a really gentle bridge pose, and then lower the hips back down. So just take gentle bridge with breath, inhale, lift up, exhale, lower down, inhale, lift up, exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Then exhale, lower down. And then just straighten your legs onto the mat so you're flat on your back. And reach your arms up by your ears. Just let the arms fall to the floor behind you. Just need to bend the elbows a little bit. And walk your hands and your feet over to the right edge of the mat. So you're making that banana shape, getting length on the left side of the body, hands and feet over to the right. And maybe you stack your left ankle on top of your right ankle. And maybe you take your right hand and reach for your left wrist. And then unwind that. Just go to the other side. Walk hands and feet to the left. Maybe stack right ankle on the left. And take left hand, reach for the right wrist. behind all of that, just with your knees back and toward your chest. Keep your right knee hugged in, extend the left leg onto the mat. Take the right arm to a T and drop the leg over to the left for a twist. And come up to center, change sides, hug the left knee and extend the right leg out. Excuse me, and then take your left arm to a T, drop that leg over to the right for a twist. And then come back to center, hug both knees towards the chest. And then rock yourself all the way up to tabletop, however you want to get yourself there. Once you're in tabletop, start to take some cat-cow. And bring your big toes together, sit back into child's pose. And then come back up to tabletop. Spin your right foot over to the right. So you're making a little kickstand with your right shin. And then extend your left leg back. Keep the left foot down and just reach the left arm by the ear. I'm going to take some different variations of this pose, gate pose today. So just taking this first one, nice and easy, feeling that length in the left side of the body. And then spin yourself through tabletop, make your way to the other side, spin the left foot to the left, extend the right leg back, right arm by the ear. And then spin back through tabletop. Just tuck your toes under. And if you like, you can take your hips to your heels for child's pose with your toes tucked. Come back to tabletop, untuck the toes, near the tops of the feet, gentle tap of the tops of the feet. And then back into child's pose, just on the tops of the feet this time. And then come up through tabletop, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. You have a little bit of time to move here. And then walk your feet forward to your hands, forward fold top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. We'll start with some half sun salutations. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, downward facing dog this time, straight back. Walk your feet forward to your hands, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step to plank. Take an inhale there. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale for cobra, lift head and shoulders. Exhale, lower down, press through tabletop, downward facing dog. And walk your feet forward to your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, right foot back for a lunge, right knee down to the mat. Inhale, arms by the ears, hook your thumbs overhead. Exhale, take a side bend to your left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, back to center, release the thumb. Exhale, hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale in your down dog. And exhale. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, foot between the hands, back knee down. Inhale, arms by the ears just for the breath. Exhale, hands frame the foot, back foot forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, left foot back for a lunge, left knee down to the mat. Inhale, arms by the ears, hook the thumbs. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, hands frame the foot, downward facing dog. Inhale there. And exhale. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, foot between the hands, back knee down. Inhale, arms by the ears, just for the breath. Exhale, hands frame the foot, back foot forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way to standing. And exhale, hands to your heart. Pause there, take an inhale. And an exhale. Inhale, sit back for chair. Exhale, fold forward, straighten your legs. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Just pausing in your down dog once you get there. Now take your right leg up and back. Bring the foot between the hands, drop the back knee down. Your choice with your hands for this low lunge. You can stay with the hands down, or maybe you want to have them to the top of the thigh or the arms up by the ears. And then if your arms are up, bring your hands down to frame your front foot. Spin your left foot over to the left long edge of your mat. You're making your kickstand with your left shin. And extend your right leg back behind you. Take your right arm up. Let's keep the right foot down for this variation. From here, take your right hand and reach it under your left armpit. So you're reaching it behind you. And we'll take that with breath. You got it. Inhale, reach the arm back up. And exhale, reach it under the left armpit for a little Swiss. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take it behind you. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, take it behind you. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, spin yourself to tabletop and tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. take the left leg up and back. Bring the foot between the hands, drop the back knee down. Your choice with your hands. They can stay on the mat, top of your front thigh, or arms up by the ears for your low lunge. And then if your arms are up, bring the hands down to frame your front foot. Spin your right foot to the right. Extend your left leg back. That left foot can stay down as you reach your left arm by your ear. And then take that left hand, reach it under the right armpit so you're reaching behind you. Good. And then inhale, reach it back up. And exhale, reach it under. Inhale, back up. Exhale, under. Inhale, back up. And exhale, under. Inhale, back up. Exhale, spin to tabletop, and then downward facing dog. Your choice. You can hold your down dog or inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale to your belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And take your right leg up and back. Bring the foot between the hands. Come up into crescent. Reach your arms up by your ears. And then bring your left hand to the mat. Twist your torso to the right. Reach the right arm up. And then drop your left knee to the mat, spin the left foot to the left, extend your right leg back behind you. This time keep the right leg elevated so it's parallel to the mat. Take an inhale there. And exhale, hug your right knee in towards your chest this time. Good. Inhale, extend it back behind you. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, extend it back. And exhale, spin to tabletop and then downward facing dog. And take your left leg up and back. Bring the foot between the hands. Come up into crescent. Reach the arms up by the ears. And then bring your right hand down to the mat. Twist to the left. Reach your left arm up. And then drop your right knee to the mat, spin the right foot to the right, extend the left leg back so it's parallel to the mat. Take an inhale there. Exhale, hug the knee towards the chest. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, spin through tabletop and back to downward facing dog. You can hold your down dog or inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Then take your right leg up and back. Bring the foot between the hands, come up into crescent again, just for a breath. And then bring your left hand down, twist to the right, reach your right arm up again. You can stay there if you want. You're gonna spin onto the pinky toe edges of both feet, so your toes are spinning to the right long edge of your mat. Let the hips lower down and reach your right arm back behind you. And then everyone come back to a lunge. So bring your right hand to the mat. Drop your left knee to the mat. Spin the left foot to the left. Extend the right leg back, just like we've been doing. So that right leg is elevated. And then if you like, you can pull the right heel in towards your body and reach your right hand for the top of the right foot for a little back bend. And then re-extend the leg and the arm, spin through tabletop to downward facing dog. And take your left leg up and back. Bring the foot between the hands, come up into crescent, reach your arms up by your ears. And then take your right hand to the mat, twist to the left, left arm up. If you want, spin onto the outer edges of the feet, toes will spin to the left, hips lower down, reach the left arm back. And then come back to your lunge, bring your left hand to the mat, drop your right knee to the mat, spin the right foot to the right as you extend your left leg back, left arm up. And then maybe you pull that left heel in, reach your left hand for the top of the foot. And then re-extend the leg and the arm, spin yourself through tabletop to down dog. Your choice if you'd like to flow through a vinyasa with your own breath cycle. And come forward into plank. Slow, lower all the way down to your belly and slide your forearms forward for Sphinx pose, elbows under shoulders. And then lower the head and shoulders down, draw the hands back by the sides of the rib cage, press through tabletop to downward facing dog. And take your right leg up and back. Bring the foot between the hands, spin the back heel down this time and come up to warrior two, cartwheel your arms to a T. And then straighten your right leg, reverse triangle, right arm up and back. Ooh, I think I lost you guys. So reverse triangle, you're with me. And then if you want, bend your right elbow, that top elbow, and reach your left hand for your right elbow. And then come back to warrior two, arms to a T. Take your right forearm to your side, left arm by the ear, and then maybe you bend your left elbow and take the left hand towards the middle of your upper back. And then that left elbow is bent, just re-extend that arm by the ear. Come up to warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Go straight to down dog. We'll go straight to the other side. So take your left leg up and back. Bring the foot between the hands, spin the back heel down, warrior two. And straighten the left leg, reverse triangle, left arm up and back. Maybe bend the left elbow and take the right hand to the left elbow. Back to warrior two, arms to a T. Left forearm to thigh, right arm by the ear. Maybe bending that right elbow, taking the hand to the middle of the upper back. And if the right arm is bent, just re-extend it by the ear. Come back up to your warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down, your way back to downward facing dog. And then take your right leg up and back. Bring the foot between the hands, spin the back heel down, come up to warrior two. And then from warrior two, straight into half moon pose. So right hand to mat or block under the shoulder as you take your left leg up and back. And then maybe like we did in gate pose, bend the left knee, reach the left hand for the top of the left foot. If you have the foot, re-extend the leg and the arm for traditional half moon. And then nice and easy back to warrior two. Drop your back foot down. And pause there for a breath. And then cartwheel your hands down. Go straight to down dog. Take just one breath in down dog. And then take your left leg up and back. Bring the foot between the hands, spin the back heel down, warrior two. Straight into half moon pose, left hand to mat or block, right leg up and back. And maybe bend that right leg, reach that right hand for the top of the right foot. And then re-extend the leg and the arm, half moon pose. Nice and easy back to your warrior two. Take a breath there. And then cartwheel your hands, step back to down dog. Just one breath in down dog. And then walk your hands and your feet towards each other. Forward fold at the center of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands down to the heart. And then take your right leg into tree pose. So whatever variation works for you, maybe the ball of the foot is down or foot's on the inner calf or thigh. And you can keep your hands at prayer. If you want, take your arms to a T. Take your left arm over your right arm. Give yourself a hug. You can stay there, or you can bring the backs of the hands together or palms together so you're in tree legs with eagle arms. Keep your leg where it is. Just unwind your arms, reach them up by the ears. And then hug the right knee in towards the chest. And slowly lower arms and foot, come all the way down. If you need a quick little shake, give yourself a little shake. And then bring your hands to your heart. Take your left leg into your variation of tree pose. And then maybe arms to a T. Right arm over left, hug, backs of hands or palms together for your full eagle arms. Unwind your arms, reach them up by the ears, hug the left knee towards the center of the chest, and then lower the arms, lower the foot, give yourself a little shake. And then back to mountain pose, right where you are. Inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, downward facing dog. This is your last down dog. If you want one more vinyasa, feel free to take it. And then drop your knees, child's pose. And make your way up through table just so you can come to seated. And then take your legs out straight and wide so you're in a little straddle position. If you have a block, you may want it to support your forehead here, but it's not necessary. And then we're just gonna come into a fold here. So you can walk your hands forward any amount. Maybe you stay pretty upright. Maybe you drop to the forearms, and if you're low enough, maybe you put your forehead on a block. I like it on the tallest setting here.
to support the weight of my noggin. You decide where you want to be. And walk your hands back, lift your chest, just come to an easy cross-legged pose here. So your shins are crossed. Hands can rest on the knees or the center of the lap. Just sit up nice and tall and close your eyes. And just as you sit here in stillness, just notice how you're feeling. Again, physically, mentally, emotionally. Maybe keep your eyes closed as you make your way onto your back if you're comfortable doing that. So we'll meet on the back with the knees hugged in towards the chest. Just several breaths here in stillness with the knees hugged in. Then keep your knees bent, drop your feet to the mat, press into the feet, lift the hips, come into bridge pose. Lower your hips down to the mat. Keep your knees bent. Just walk your feet wider than your hips. Let the knees knock in towards each other at the center of the body. And arms can be wherever's comfortable. Maybe hands are on the belly, your arms are to a T. And hug your knees in towards your chest. Take your arms to a T and drop the legs over to the right for a simple twist. And draw your knees through center, take them to the other side. come back up through center, either hug your knees in or take happy baby. And if you're in happy baby, hug your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a hug. And then release your legs. Find your way into any position on your back that is comfortable. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle your ankles and wrists. Release your arms by your ears. Nice big stretch. And roll off to one side. Pause on your side with your eyes closed. There are so many quotes I like about yoga, but this is one of my favorites. It says, yoga is not about touching your toes. It is what you learn on the way down. Press into your top hand, make your way up to a comfortable seat, eyes closed, hands at the heart. Okay, you have a wonderful day. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.